Hey Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon, and today I'm bringing you your July love reading. This is a general read, so take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. This is going to apply to both singles and couples, and this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, so before I start the reading, I meditated on your sign, and whatever it is that you're drinking, whatever it is that's in the water, can I have some? Because I feel like a lot of you guys are still riding that happy train. In the first half of July, that reading, and I remember because I'm just like, damn, like things seem like they're going very well for you. And when I was meditating on your sign, I got the same feeling, that same like vibrant, you know what I mean, like high energy. So some of you guys are still in a happy relationship. Things are going actually very well for you. Let me see something here. We're going to start off with the oracle cards, and I don't read reversed oracle cards, and I think I'm doing my deck completely opposite. Yeah, I am. I gotta switch that up. Sorry. Hold on, because I did take notes for you guys as well. So yeah, if you're in a relationship, you're in happy mode, right? If you are single, yeah, so I put down when you're single. If you're single, let me just pick the damn notebook, okay? Yeah, so if you're single, you guys are going to take the initiative. You're not going to wait on the other person. You're going to go straight for them, because that person makes you like happy. That person makes you laugh. You know, that person also makes you think on a different like wavelength. Like they make you think on a different level. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they inspire you as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you are talking to somebody, sorry, I get gnats on my aloe plant. I'm just trying to shoo them away. But yeah, if you are talking to somebody, then yes, you are going to take the initiative. Or if somebody's coming in for you, then again, excuse me, you're going to be the one who makes the first move. Okay? I had to look at my notes for that one, because I'm like, I just got happy in my head, but I knew I wrote something down for you guys. So yes, the happy train. So we're going to do a 5-card spread. We are going to do the situation, the challenge, your focus, the advice, and the outcome. We're going to start off with the oracle cards. We're going to clarify it with the tarot deck. All right, so let's get into it. What's happening right here on my face? All right, let's just get into it. So, Leo, let's see, for love, are you still riding that happy train? Now, keep in mind, my meditations those are channeled messages that I write down. What happens in the reading could be completely different. It can tie in. A lot of times it does tie in. Sometimes it doesn't. So that's what I'm saying, like, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What popped out for your situation is a fork in the road. I'm going to lay out the cards and I'm going to go over them. For your situation, we have never-ending story. I can never-ending stop looking at you. That card has popped out for like the last 4 readings. Co-create is in your focus position. For your advice, what is the advice that we have for Leo? Soulmates. Oh, give me some of that juice. I'm happy for you. Okay? A lot of you guys I'm happy for. Because this doesn't resonate with everybody, right? So, yeah. For your outcome, you have thinker. Somebody else just had that, but in a different position. I think that was Scorpio. I think. Either way, let's get into it. So, fork in the road is in your current position. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. So fork in the road is in your current position. So this is basically making a decision. But essentially, whatever decision that you're going to make, you're going to make it intuitively. So you're going to follow your gut when it comes to this. And when you follow your gut, you can't go wrong. So whatever direction you take, it's going to be the right direction for you right now. Okay? So there's no mistake on that. When it comes to your challenge, we have never-ending story. Never-ending story. So some of you guys, could be, if you're in a relationship, then there's something going on that you can't get past. It's like there's a roadblock. There's a roadblock there. And it's like you keep going over the same thing with the same person. And I want to see, because it looks like whatever that roadblock is, it's something that's not, it may not be severe. We'll clarify that with the tarot cards, but we'll take a look at that further. I was about to grab the cards. Let's finish what we have here. So for your focus position, you have co-create, feeling inspired, okay? So this is what you're focused on. You're focused on, you know, establishing a connection with someone that you can create something beautiful when it comes to love. You know what I mean? That's what you're focused on. You're trying not to focus on anything negative. You're focused on the positive outcome on things. And that's what co-create means. And this is, again, something that, you know, you're coming from a heart space. This is something that you feel. This is something that you're going to go with intuitively. You know what I mean? I keep saying, you know what I mean. That means I got to stop saying, you know what I mean. So that's what that is. Co-create. You're inspired. You're dealing with somebody, like I said, who makes you think like on a different level. And that's like rare for you. You know what I mean? For some of you, that's a rarity, and that's what's bringing you closer to that person. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like you're gonna take, if you're single, you're gonna take the initiative. And if you're in a couple, if you're in a relationship right now, it goes the same way. You know, wanting to bring your union closer together, co-create. You could be wanting to bring a baby, or you know, bring new life into your relationship. You know, bring add on to your relationship. Become one. Get married. Get engaged. You're focused and you're serious. Like, I feel like you are like serious about whatever situation you're in right now. Like, you're not playing around. You know what I'm saying? Your advice is soulmates. Your advice is to connect with somebody on a deeper level. This is like as deep as it gets. I mean, you have twin flame too, but this card says soulmates. So unless we have, let's see what the tarot says, okay? But as far as it goes, the advice is to connect with somebody, connect with that person, either that you're dealing with, connect with, you know, and again, this doesn't have to be a lover. This doesn't have to be, you know, somebody that you're in a relationship with, like a love relationship with. Love also, you know, goes for family. This goes for friendships. You know what I mean? Your sister could be your soulmate. Your dog can be your soulmate. I'm not going that deep when it comes to the reading, but, you know, your friend can be your soulmate. You know, those are people a part of your soul tribe. Those are your soulmates. So that also can be, you know, indicative of that as well. But yeah, your advice is you're going to, either you're with your soulmate and you need to realize that, recognize that you who you are with, or you need to, you know, make that connection with somebody, like go deeper. You're gonna have that deep connection with somebody, and I feel like it's something that you're gravitating towards anyway, and that's why you have the fork in the road. Perhaps you're second guessing yourself, and that's why the outcome, we have thinker, looking at things from a logical point of view, weighing out the pros and the cons. My nail polish is jacked, don't judge me, okay? I just painted my nails yesterday. Anyway, weighing out the pros and the cons, being in your mind. But just know that you're getting steered in the right direction. And I feel like it doesn't matter which direction you go in, the ultimate, the ending of it, you're gonna be satisfied with. You're gonna be happy. And that's all we want, right? So, let's get some clarifiers with some tarot cards. So, we have fork in the road for your, come on, why you do that to me? Sorry, too many cards just literally like fell out my hands. So we have fork in the road for your current situation. All right, so what do we have for a clarifier for fork in the road? Yeah, don't confuse yourself. I'm more or less, I want to, okay, because I'm like, I want to know about the challenge here. For the fork in the road, we have Ace of Swords. So you're going to get that clarity, you know, that it's going to come to you. And you're going to pick the road that is going to be what's best for you. So that's why I just said, like, don't get confused, because there's nothing to be confused about. Like, you're going to take the initiative. Relationship, not relation, no relationship, you're still going to take the initiative, and you're going to go in the direction that you feel that is best for you. Now give me a second, I'm parched, I need something to drink. I made chai tea, like iced tea, and I like to put milk in it, and I had like some overage, so I put the rest in the jar. So don't judge me from drinking out the jar, but who cares? It's good. I was tired of spending money at like Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. Like, I know how to make it. I can make it myself. Anyway. All right. Right. So, for your challenge, we have Never Ending Story. Now, I usually lay out the cards and I go over them, but I'm going to go over them as they come out. Okay? For you guys, because I feel like, yeah, I feel like you guys are kind of like, besides this Never Ending Story, I don't really feel like there's a lot of like heaviness happening with you, Leo. So we have Page of Cups, Five of Swords, I want one more, Knight of Swords. So we had Never Ending Story, right? So this is like a roadblock. This is something that happened if you're in a relationship and you can't get over it. If you're not in a relationship, this is something that could have happened in your past relationship and you're still thinking about it. You're still feeling like, you know, there wasn't really any closure to it, and it's keeping you up in your mind. But what's clarifying it, we have the Page of Cups. And I really like this deck because I like the fact that the Page of Cups is not exactly, it's not the same as the traditional tarot decks, and even some of the other decks I have when the pages are like, you know, a young child, you know. In this deck, it's not. I mean, obviously this is a young man, but it's just more, usually it's just one person. It's more than one people here. So It could have been a situation where you felt slighted. You felt like the person was being selfish. They were worried about themselves. They wasn't paying attention to you. It could be a situation where they were stepping out, and there could possibly be a third-party relationship situation. Doesn't always have to be, okay? But it could be an issue of trust. And I feel like the trust is coming from something that happened in the past. And that's either in your current relationship or in the past relationship. Like, it's not that much of a hindrance, but it's like a chink in the armor. You know what I mean? It's like a hiccup. What came next was the Five of Swords. So this is conflict. But this is also like, this is mental conflict, but this is like, this is something that you bring on yourself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you could get that extra sword, get that clarification, and get that 6 swords and be on the 6 of swords and just go to a mental place where it's not, you know, that complicated. You know, you can take a sword away, be in the 4 of swords, go back into that meditative state, what have you. Either way, with that, paired with that, we have the Knight of Swords. So I feel like whatever the situation was, you addressed it. It was addressed. And so that's why I said, like, I don't feel like it's that much of a challenge, because with the Knight of Swords, this is somebody who, they're impulsive, but they just cut to it. Like, there's no bars held. There's like, I'm coming in charging, I'm telling you what I think, I'm telling you what's on my mind, I'm not standing for no bullshit. Whatever this is, end it. You know, focus on me, focus on a relationship, you know, family, what have you. So I feel like whatever that challenge was, you nipped it in the bud. But it could also be coming up in the reading, because, you know, sometimes we have that, even though we resolve things, sometimes they have the tendency to come back up, and there's triggers that make that come back up, that makes the past relive itself, you know what I'm saying? So, or revisit you. So in the case of your challenge, I feel like it's something that's minor. It's something that you dealt with, and that if it is right now, you can deal with it again. It's something that you can overcome. You know what I mean? Like, the person just was being selfish, wasn't giving enough emotionally to you. You felt like you were giving more. For your focus, you have co-create. Okay. I like it when people, like, when your sign comes out, like the archetype type things. Your strength, you have your sign here. This is you in your full power. This is you in you mode, Leo mode. Being courageous, taking initiative, you know, having passion. This is also lust. Wanting to co-create. Like, she's manifesting. You know what I mean? It's like she has the strength, but it's just like, you know, in a way, it's kind of like those creatures are drawn to her light. You know what I mean? Drawn to that light that she manifests, because she has a wand in her hand. You know? So it's kind of like I said, it's like something's gravitating towards you. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, whatever you guys got going on, like, share, you know, leave a comment, help us out. Okay, and that's too many cards. I'll take 1 or 2. When it's over 2, I'm kind of like, unless I pull it out myself, okay? So, your advice is soulmates. What do we have for soulmates? Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's what this needs to be, because these 3 cards just seem to want to pop out. They first fell on me and now they wanted to come out again. So they're 3 cards, so I'm not trying to hold them all up at the same time. So soulmates, self-explanatory, right? That's in your advice position. So this is like you, you know, your advice is to connect with somebody on a deeper level because this person is your soulmate. Or your advice is to the universe is going to bring you your soulmate if you're not with that person already. Okay? Now, this person, your soulmate, they're going to be equally, it's going to be an equal give and take. There's going to be reciprocity. There's going to be celebration. You have the 3 of Cups. That was the 6 of Pentacles, by the way. You have the 3 of Cups. So reunion, celebration, reconciliation doesn't always have to be third party, okay? Even though we have 3 people there, but that's the Page of Cups. So it doesn't always have to be third party. And it could possibly be with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sorry. I don't know why I always go with Virgo. I don't know. I'm not dealing with the Virgo, by the way, so it's not like I have Virgo on the brain, but you're like the second reading where Virgo like wanted to just spew out my mouth. Okay, so you have the Queen of Cups, so you could be dealing with somebody who is a water sign, or you know, this person just brings out an emotion that nobody else has ever been able to bring out. And you're going to be connecting with that person if, like I said, you're not already connected with them. Be vulnerable. Be giving. And celebrate your love. That's in your advice position. For Thinker, which is in your outcome, what do we have for Thinker? The Hangman. So, weighing out your pros and cons, looking at things from a logical point of view, and then that's paired with the or clarified by the Hangman, which is looking at things from a different perspective. So you could be changing the way you think. You could be surrendering to your feelings, your emotions, you know, recognizing what you have, stop sweating the small stuff. You know, like there's like you're looking at things from a bigger picture. So you're looking at things from a different perspective. But it's all good. Just don't get trapped in that mental space. Because sometimes we can do that. And that's where the challenges arise. When you think too much, and then it turns into, you know, one thing after another, and then past issues come up or past emotions come up, and it starts putting a negative damper on your relationship, or damper on things that you could be manifesting towards you. So just try not to stay too much in that state of limbo, that state of mental limbo, if that makes sense. Leo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you many blessings, love and light. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Like, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.